So I was scrolling through the internet, like you do, and I saw this article on a sorority website about an open letter to my ex-best friend. And here's how the first paragraph goes. Dear ex-best friend, hi, it's been a while. I would like to say that I miss you, but part of me knows that you probably don't care. Part of me still hopes that you do, though. I would also like to say that I'm sorry. I wish things didn't end the way they did between us. There wasn't room in our hearts to forgive at the time, and now too much time has passed. It's too late. The letter goes on to kind of prompt this apology, this sense of regret, but also acceptance for what has happened, so I figured I would do an open letter to my ex-best friend as well. An open letter to my ex-best friend. I don't miss you. I used to, but I don't anymore, and I know that I never will. I don't miss how you dragged me down for 7 years in hopes of lifting yourself up. I don't miss the way you escorted my friends out of my life. I don't miss the part of you that darkened the winter of my senior year. I don't miss you, and I never will. It's not because I'm bitter, but because I'm done. I'm not going to be nostalgic for sleepovers in your apartment or Friday night youth groups at the church down the street. They were fun at the time, but ignoring the turmoil that you put me and so many of our friends through would be irresponsible. You were careless and reckless with your own actions and other people's feelings, and that memory of you will always be ingrained in my mind. I can't believe I actually tried to put you and I together when you broke us apart. I did a great deal of damage in the shattering of our friendship, and I don't regret it. You not being my friend was one of the best things that ever happened to me. And while I certainly don't like you, I definitely don't hate you. I don't wish you turmoil or misfortune or a terrible life, but I will not go out of my way to wish you the best either. It's possible that we will run into each other again, one day, in our hometown. But we won't hug, we won't even speak to each other. Uncomfortable eye contact will be the beginning and end of our interaction, and I wouldn't have it any other way. I do have something to thank you for, though. If it weren't for you, ex-best friend, I may have never met my current best friend. You introduced me to a kind, caring, and compassionate person that builds me up, builds everyone up. You introduced me to my favorite coffee date companion, my partner in crime, the friend I can cry with in an empty parking lot in a neighborhood park and know that she will lock away my secrets with her own. At the very least, she'll be picking up any pieces of myself that I drop, any part of my soul that I consider leaving behind. Because a best friend knows how much those pieces are worth. Thank you for showing me someone that thinks I am worth something. If you find this letter someday, if you stumble upon this or are shown this by someone else, I urge you not to feel like a target. For this letter is not an attempt to shoot you down, but this letter is for all the toxic friendships that lasted past their expiration date, for all the friendships that should have never been. Because while I will never miss you, I would have missed knowing my darkest places and figuring out how to pull myself up. Sincerely, your ex-best friend.